What is going on, Navigation Nation, and welcome back to another video. Now that we are at the end of 2020, I have been counting down products that I think are the best to invest in of 2020. And if you watched my video last week, I counted down the best cards in my opinion to invest in that were released this year, and that video has done really well. And so I thought, let's take it a step further, and you guys know I am big on diversification. So on top of single cards, I thought let's go ahead and count down the best sealed products that were released in 2020 as well. So today we are going to be counting down the top 5 best Pokemon card products to invest in of 2020. But before we get rolling on today's episode, show your support for the channel and give me that double slap attack. One for that like button, one for that subscribe button. And if you want to be notified each and every time a new video drops, go ahead and thunder punch that notification bell so that you don't miss a single video. And starting things off at our number 5 spot is the Kanto Power Collections boxes. Now, you guys are probably saying to yourselves, it would not be a PokéNav list if Evolutions wasn't mentioned in there somewhere. But as you know, Evolutions has taken a steady increase in value over the course of this year. Earlier, the booster boxes were going for around $100. Now they're nearing $500 a piece. On top of that, booster packs have been climbing in value as well. The average booster pack value for Evolutions is around $10 to $15 per pack. And this is a great way with these collection boxes, in my opinion, for you to get into product at a discounted rate. And what I mean by that is that these boxes are going for around $70 a piece right now. On top of that, you get 10 booster packs in these collection boxes. So right there, if you take the average of what booster packs are currently going for, that's about a $120 value that you're getting for $70. So you're already getting that at a discounted price. On top of that, you also have some wonderful cards that are featured in here that also are going for a good value. Those include the Mewtwo EX cards, the Dragonite EX, the Slowbro EX, and then finally, you also have the Pidgeot EX. And just to run through the value on these cards, it's pretty incredible. So as I said, you're getting these boxes for around $70, which, you know, for 10 packs is already about a $50 discount on what you would regularly pay if you were buying packs individually. But these cards, these EX cards, let me just run through some of the prices that these cards are coming back in PSA 10 and PSA 9 condition. One of the most valuable ones is the Mewtwo EX. In a PSA 10, this card is going for around $100, and in a PSA 9, around $60. Right below that is the Dragonite EX, also going for around $100 in a PSA 10 condition, PSA 9 about $35. Below that, you have the Pidgeot EX going for around $55 in a PSA 10 and then $20 in a PSA 9. And then bringing things up is the Slowbro EX. That one is going for $45 in a PSA 10 and $20 in a PSA 9. And these are guaranteed in every single box, guys. Whether you're going with one collection box or the other, you're going to get 2 of these 4 cards in there. And you know, these cards are typically in good condition when you're pulling them directly out of the box. But over the long term, as I said, we're counting down products in a sealed condition. Over the long term, when you take all of these things into consideration, the steady increase in value of Evolutions products, especially booster packs, and then on top of that, these EX cards that are included in there, I think we have a real winner here in the Kanto Power Collection boxes. Coming in at our number 4 spot are the Vivid Voltage pre-release build and battle boxes. Now, you guys know I love pre-release products because, for one thing, they are much less likely to be reprinted like other products out there. For instance, booster boxes, especially when we're talking about modern and ultra modern products. But for these particular products, the big selling point has to be the promo cards. And those are 4 cards that you can potentially pull from these boxes, which include the Charizard, Lugia, Snorlax, and Donphan. Now, from a price standpoint, these boxes are currently going for about $50 each, or you can also pick them up for about $500 for a case of 10. But as I said, what you're really looking for, aside from the 4 Vivid Voltage booster packs that are included, are one of these promo cards, and really the big ones have to be the Charizard and the Lugia. The Charizard pre-release promo in a PSA 10 condition is currently going for around $650. And taking into consideration that you have a very good likelihood of pulling this card from these build and battle boxes, that is really just astounding to me. And even in a PSA 9 condition, this card is going for around $250. Right below that, you have the Lugia, PSA 10 currently going for around $300, and in a PSA 9 going for around $125. But let's not forget the Snorlax and the Donphan. In the PSA 10 conditions, these cards are going for close to $200 a piece. Really, as I said, pretty baffling to take that into consideration, given the fact that you are guaranteed one of these 4 promos in each of these build and battle boxes. So I think all of these things taken together, I think this will make a great investment over the long term. But I've also made the recommendation of many of the products released in 2020. I would say this one definitely has potential in the short term as well, and by that I mean really 1 to 5 years. I think if you were to hold on to these products for that time frame, I think you could turn a decent profit if you either broke it open and got one of these promos graded, or if you just kept it sealed and then tried to resell it at a premium somewhere within that 1 to 5 year time frame. Coming in at number 3 on my list of the top 5 best Pokemon card products to invest of 2020 is the Sword and Shield Ultra Premium Collection Box, Zacian and Zamazenta. Now, I really love the aesthetics of this box and how nice I think it looks as a collector's piece. And I think this is something that 5-10 years on down the line, many collectors are going to look back on this very fondly for that reason. It's probably going to be something that they'll want to have as a collection piece, that they'll want to have sealed, something that they can display in their studios, in their homes. Pokemon really did a great job in constructing this box and really creating an overall well-balanced aesthetic. On top of that, I really consider this, from an investment standpoint, more of a souped up version of a super premium collection box, much like what you see behind me that was released for Shining Legends. For this box, you're going to get 16 packs, 16 total packs that span the entirety of the Sword and Shield series that was released in the year 2020. So really, it's an all-encompassing box. You'll get a little bit of everything that was released this year. And so I like that fact as well, that it's kind of a combination or accumulation of everything that we've had up to this point for the Sword and Shield series. Currently, it's going for around $125. And as I said, I think from a value standpoint, with it being about $125 still, MSRP was about $99, $100, and the fact that we're still only at about $125 for this particular box, I think it's still a good buy, especially considering you're getting 16 total booster packs in there spanning all of the Sword and Shield series thus far. On top of that, you also get a Zacian and Zamazenta V Gold promo card. Now, so far, there have been none of these cards actually come back onto the open market graded by any of the grading companies out there. Now, they are reprints of what was featured in Shiny Star V, but I think once some of these cards start hitting the market, I think these promo cards that are featured in this set, I think you'll start to see the value of these really surprise you as to what they'll come back in. I could definitely see either of these cards going for over $100 at the very least in a PSA 10 condition. So I think again, all of those things considered, you really get the entirety of Sword and Shield up to this point. If you're keeping it sealed for the long term, I think it's a great collector's piece, aesthetically pleasing to people, far off into the future, something they'll look back on fondly. And then on top of that, I think the Zacian and Zamazenta V Gold cards, I think you'll see those once they start hitting the market in their graded form, whether that's PSA 9 or PSA 10. I think you'll start to see an increase in value in that area as well. Now, any of you that have been following me for any significant period of time will know that I love commemorative type of products. So this number 2 spot on our list should not surprise you. And I'm talking about the Kanazawa Pokemon Center Special Commemorative Box. If you're not familiar with this, it was released to celebrate the newest Pokemon Center in Japan in the city of Kanazawa. Now, this product is really awesome, and as I said, I love commemorative type of products released for certain milestones for the Pokemon brand, and this is no exception. It's currently going for around $300 a box, and while that may seem a little steep, the amount of products that are on the inside of this thing is really baffling. The fact that Pokemon did include so many of these. You're going to get 3 Rebellious Clash booster packs. You're going to get 3 Shocking Volt Tackle booster packs, 3 Explosive Walker, 3 Legendary Heartbeat, and 4 Shiny Star V booster packs. And Shiny Star V is a set many people have been chasing over the last month or so. So the fact that you're getting all of those in this particular set is a really good deal, in my opinion. And then on top of that, you'll also have 3 promo cards in there that many people have been chasing as well. That includes the Milotic, the Sobble, and most importantly, the Kanazawa Pikachu. Now, if you guys know Pikachu promo cards from the past, these type of cards that are commemorative or similar to the ones where you had the costume Pikachus, I really think this card has a lot of potential in value as we go on into the future. There haven't been any of these cards, at least that I have seen, that have been released on the open market, but I think when these start coming in, you guys are going to be really surprised at the value this card comes back in either a PSA 9 or a PSA 10 condition. Currently, the card's going for around $30 in its raw form, but as I said, I think when these start coming out in PSA graded or Beckett or CGC or wherever they're coming from, I think the value of this card will be pretty incredible. And then on top of that, guys, as I said, if you're keeping this product sealed for the long term, I love the fact that it's a commemorative box. It's celebrating a unique event in the Pokemon brand. And so again, I think over the long term, this will have a lot of value, as at some point in the future, collectors and investors will look at this very fondly and will want to get their hands, especially on the products inside. And coming in at the number 1 spot on the top 5 best Pokemon card products to invest of 2020, it has got to be nothing else than the Shiny Star V high class booster boxes. Now, guys, of all of the Pokemon card sets, of all of the products released in 2020, this has got to be the best of the best, in my opinion. Shiny Star V was such a hyped set, a set that really had a lot of unique cards in it. And it was really, the way that a lot of people have described it, it was really Hidden Fates 2.0. And you guys know how popular and how much notoriety Hidden Fates has had, and I really think that Shiny Star V lived up to that same hype. Currently, these boxes are going for around $120 out on the open market. They come with 10 booster packs on the inside. And I mean, guys, there's so many great cards in this set. You've got obviously the Charizard that was featured in here. Currently in a PSA 10, that card is going for well over $700. You also have the amazing rare Kyogre, just to name a couple. That card is going for about $250 in a PSA 10. But again, that's just a couple of the cards in here among many that are just absolutely amazing. And overall, I really think Pokemon did a great job with this particular set, with the inclusion of the amazing rare cards. You've got basically the big mashup of the shiny Charizard with the VMAX Rainbow Rare Charizard, a card that we have not seen before. Pokemon really went all out in this case on this particular set. And with that being said, I do think that Shiny Star V, especially these products, they will probably fall in value slightly with the release of Shining Fates, because as you guys know, we're basically getting the same cards from Shiny Star V in Shining Fates. So I think the value will probably drop a little bit as we move into 2021. But again, we're talking long term here, and we're talking about sealed products and their potential. I think over the course of the next 5 to 10 years, these Shiny Star V high class boxes, much as previous sets that we've had in the past with a GX Ultra Shiny and some of those other sets, I think you're going to see the same kind of increase in value as we move on into the future. So there you have it, guys. That is my top 5 list of the best Pokemon card products to invest in of 2020. As always, let me know what you thought of this list, if you agree, if you disagree, and any other products you would include on this list. Other than that, guys, I will see you all next time. My name is PokéNav. I'm here to help you navigate the world of Pokemon one video at a time, and I will see you all in the next video.